famous, known by many people. Just like Indonesia. Indonesia is famous for its natural resources. Every person that considered as famous has something more than normal person does. Christopher Columbus is famous for his discovery. Gigi Hadid is famous for her beauty. Steve Jobs famous for his technology. And talking about technology, this time is the digital era. Everyone, especially the youth, the Generation Z baby, use gadget a lot. Gadget is the highest demand product of all. Kids nowadays has their own gadget, exclusively cell phone. Start from a classic phone from Nokia to the high-end gadget like iPhone. There's no problem on it. But the person who has a gadget, can he be considered as a famous person? Well, mostly. The famous man was spotted with the gadget by many people who were looking at him. We can only assume that famous man was given the gadget by the company that makes the gadget, or he has to pay the gadget just for himself. No matter what the case is, he has the gadget. And sometimes the famous man has the gadget and only him that has that gadget. The big company, as well as Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, Vivo, and many more, use the strategy of using a famous person, influencer, celebgram, or many more to be the campaign for his product. And that makes us, the normal people, want to buy the product. So, the famous man is famous for his acting, or her singing, her vocal, or maybe an athlete. And mostly, they have the advantage of using an advanced gadget that we don't have it, and want us to buy the gadget that he has. The gadget that the famous person has mostly are really expensive. We need a lot of money to own it. Well, that's why the gadget is so special, because only few people that considered as a famous person has this gadget. To be example, iPhone. We can own it by paying for 10 million rupiah. It's a lot of money. Or I think it's, to be converted as dollar is gonna be cost for $300 or $400. Well, that's why that gadget can make the person famous, because it's only the matter of unique. If you are unique, you have something more than person does, well, you can be considered as famous. there's also a big thing of unique. We can say that there is a unique price in some country, especially Indonesia, dividing local person and the tourist. What does it mean? What am I talking about the unique? Well, unique in this side, in this sense, is about the difference. Tourists has to pay more in some places, especially here in Indonesia. For example, there is a difference between the local and the tourist in the food department. For Coke, for Indonesian people, we only can pay just for 1,000 rupiah, but for the tourist, they need to buy it for 15 or 20,000 rupiah, even 50,000 rupiah. Well, in this sense of unique, only few people that considered as a tourist has the difference price. Well, the problem is not all the tourists can afford this price. But on the other hand, well, it's only about the appreciation of the home country. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. This tourist, this stranger, this other person from another country came to our country. He buy something here. He used some public places. He used a lot of attraction here in Indonesia. It's already helping our economy. But when we convert the currency, just for example, dollar to rupiah is only cost for 15,000 in there. For them, it's really cheap. Even it's too cheap. To make it even, to make it more logic to Indonesian people, we make the price a little bit higher to help more for our economy. Let's consider it as a tax. I know the journey from their country to here is already expensive, but I guess to make it even, because when we go there too, we also have to pay a big price to help our economy to be looked as not that colonized. We make it high, we make it even to them. to make them appreciate our local pride here. Well, let me sum up this for you. If you want to be a famous person, you have something more than normal people does. Well, the gadget is one of things that you can be considered about, but it's not the highlight of it. Most famous man, most famous person has to be more talent, you know? Like he's the great actor or he's the great singer or something, great power, great ability in some sport. And after that, many people will know about him, not about the gadget. It's only the strategy. Big company wants to make some gadget related to some artist, to some famous man, to make it is the highest demand of it. But back again, it's only about the talent. If you have no talent or has something more than any person does, well, you are not a famous person. The unique also a thing that maybe just an other person that doesn't have that gadget but you have it. It's also an advantage, but it has the lowest possibility to be a famous person. It's not only the unique and the gadget. And my suggestion for you, forget the gadget, forget the famous. Focus on your talent and you'll be automatically famous as the other famous person does. I'm Pratama Kukuh Budiawan, sign out from this vlog. Till next time. Peace.